did in fact forget to film an outro to this vlog, and I only just realised that when I got to Paris, and here we are. So welcome to my France vlog. I am here for a week visiting family. It's been so long since I've been to Paris. I am French Algerian, so I'm just visiting family for a week, and I'm really excited, and I'm so happy to be back. Like, France is just, it's my home. It just, have you ever had that place that just makes you happy every time you return to it? France is that place for me. The food, the place, just, I love it. Anyway, I just landed, well, we drove for about 5 hours. We've been driving since 3 a.m. We got here at midday. It's currently 3 p.m, so 2 p.m. in London. I am exhausted. I've had an hour's sleep. So I'm hanging on by a thread. But I just wanted to give an outro. I have brought 3 books with me to France. I brought I brought Dan Brown's Angels and Demons. This is the first book in the Langdon series. So his newest book, Secrets of Secrets, is coming out on the 9th of September. So I just want to dive back into the world of Robert Langdon and re-establish myself. This is a very battered paperback copy of Angels and Demons. I bought this, has to be at least 10 years ago now. This was actually published, this copy was actually printed in 2001, so it's very old. The pages are very orange and it's very bad. I've read this like 4 or 5 times now, so please excuse the state of this book, but I love it so much, and I feel like this is just the perfect paperback for traveling with. It's so tiny, it fits in everything. Like, it's half the size of a normal English paperback. They don't print this size anymore. Anyway, I'm veering off track. I'm very tired, so bear with me. Brought Angels and Demons. I am like 72 pages in. Obviously haven't done a whole lot of reading on this journey because, again, as I said, I'm hanging on by a dear thread. But I also brought Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling so that I can finally pick up the sequel to her series. And I also brought The Songbird and the Heartstone, which is the next book in the Crowns of Nyaxia universe. That will be, me reading that book will be in my Crowns of Nyaxia vlog. But we are going to read Angels and Demons and Fear the Flames. We're also going to go book shopping. I am going to eat so much bread, so much pastries, drink so much coffee, drink so much Lipton. Lipton in France is superior. I won't hear anything else. Like, it just does not taste the same in England, and every time I come to France I just guzzle it by the gallon. And so we're just gonna have a really fun time. I'm really excited to go book shopping and just be back in France in general. So hope you enjoy this video. Let's see how this goes. Has been a few days and I completely forgot to give an update. It's been so busy here. I just had to step outside for a minute, but I am 186 pages into Angels and Demons, and oh my god, how I just love Dan Brown's writing. You can just tell he put so much effort and research and
time into his books and it just translates, and I'm just having such a good time. Is there as much opportunity to read? No, but every time we're on the train, the bus, the car, getting coffees, I am reading. Let's go back to this. I'm 186 pages in. I'm absolutely loving it. Can't believe it's been how many years? It must have been like 4 years since I picked up a Dan Brown book. Maybe 3. No, 4, I'd say. And I just love the way Dan Brown writes. He's my favourite thriller author. He is pretty much the only thriller author I read now. I used to read, I forgot what his name is. It's not Stephen King, it's another one who writes a lot of mystery novels. I used to read him. But Dan Brown's just the one that I've been reading since I was like 18 to now 26. But yeah, I'm having so much fun. I love the way he writes. I love how much effort and time and like detail he puts into his books and how much information he puts into his books. It's just like no book I've ever read before. It's taken me time. I mean, I've been here 2.5 days now and I've only read 186 pages, but that is just what happens when you visit family. But I also did read 80 pages of The Songbird and the Heart of Stone, and it's interesting so far. It's really, really interesting. I had no idea how Mishi's story was going to be and what the plot was going to be, but I am so intrigued. I mean, you're trying to tell me, I don't want to spoil it, but it will be in my Crowns of Nyaxia spoiler vlog, because I had no idea that was what the plot was going to be, and it's just so interesting and it's so different to Seven and the Wings of Night, obviously. But yeah, it's also really interesting to be inside Mishi's head. I think that character has a lot of things to go through and a lot of development to go through. So I'm really intrigued to see how she's going to cope with everything and what journey she's going to take with the mission she's been given. But I'm really interested. Anyway, I read this a lot slower than I would a fantasy book, just because there's so much more information to intake, and you know, it's so vivid. Like, you can really imagine these characters and you're really feeling the shock. So right now, I can spoil, this is going to be spoilery, but we're following Robert Langdon. He's just had a mysterious phone call from someone in Switzerland working at CERN, the director, and has been told to come down because they've discovered a body that has the symbol of the Illuminati branded on his chest. And why it's so important is this symbol, this brand, is not supposed to exist. It's law. And he refuses to believe that the Illuminati is still alive. He believes, and all scholars believe, that the Illuminati has died off, but it seems like there's this plot uncovering, bringing back the Brotherhood and their fight against the church. So right now they're in Venice. They have a canister that they need to find. There's also 4 cardinals missing, and the killer has just called and told him that one cardinal is going to be killed every hour up until midnight, and then the canister's going to go off, the canister of antimatter, and he has to work with Victoria to find the canister, find the cardinals, and kind of stop this disaster from happening. If you've never read a Dan Brown book, you just need to read it. You need to experience his writing. It's so unique, and it's, for me anyway, I've never read anyone else that's written like this, but I'm having so much fun. I love it so much. And yeah, this vlog, I can already tell, is going to be so chaotic. We just came back from Paris. I went to go get sushi, do some book shopping, not do touristy things because I've been to France a million times, but just, walk around, do shopping and get some coffee. I love coffee in France. Coffee in France is just so superior. I can never find a really good coffee place when I'm in London or in Romford, but in France you can find them in every corner and it's always going to be good. So yeah, I have already probably included clips of that, but I'm sorry if this vlog is not as detailed and as much videos, because I just forget. I'm just talking with my cousins, I'm having fun catching up with everyone. It's been 6 years since I last visited family. I used to come like every year before that. So yeah, I can already tell this vlog is going to be chaotic, but I hope you enjoy, and I will give an update when I'm a little bit further through this. I'm also going to pick up Fear the Flames, but I'm like, do I pick up Fear the Flames now when I haven't even finished The Songbird and the Hearthstone. Am I even going to finish Songbird and the Hearthstone before I leave? Probably not, since I'm not reading that much anyway. Not as much as I need to. Anyway, I'm going to go back in, have some dinner, socialise some more, and knock out for the night, I think.